Hello, welcome to this your channel of the Meta Eurofan. That's me. The return of the United Kingdom last year was successful for them. After the 5th place achieved with the dynamic performance from Freya Sky, which literally made us lose our heads. Having confirmed a more continued presence at the Junior contest, there was expectation on who would follow her steps in this new phase of the country at the competition. We will find it out now, taking a look to the next artist that will represent the British nation on this. Let's go! For today's episode, I'm going to review the British entry for Junior Eurovision 2023, which will be represented by the trio Stand Uniqu with the song Back to Life. We start by reviewing a little biography of this teenage girl trio and how they joined to live together the Eurovision experience of the Gaelic country. First we have Hayla Essendance. She is 12 years old and comes from the city of Liverpool, where the senior contest took place last May. Her passion for music and performing will come thanks to her grandfather, who was one of the backing dancers who joined on stage many years ago to the singer Ricky, who was the British representative at Eurovision in 1987 in the edition held on Brussels, Belgium. Musically speaking, she is a huge fan of the Barbadian superstar Rihanna, from whom she gets inspired vocally and artistically, besides from singing also being her main passion. She is also passionate at sports, currently playing as forward in the local soccer team of her hometown. Next we have Maisie Farr. She is 13 years old and comes from the county of Essex. Since very early age, she is passionate on singing, dancing and performing. In fact, every time she can, she does not miss a chance to showcase her artistic skills in public. When she's not at the stage, she enjoys her free time with her grandfather while practicing skeet shooting and also likes to collect crystals. Finally, we have Jasmine Assini. She is 12 years old and comes from the city of Newcastle. Besides singing, she is very passionate on Latin and ballroom dancing. During her free time, she confesses she loves to go shopping to discover fashion trends and styles. And also, she usually writes tales, with which she let loose of her creativity. Right now you must be wondering, how is that these three girls get to know each other? It turns out that all of them have participated this same year in the 7th season of the British version of The Boys Kids. Maisie will not pass from the blind auditions, Jasmine will reach to the battles phase, and Hayla will end up being one of the finalists in the final show. What they will not ever imagine is that much later they will have the chance of performing together at the Junior Eurovision stage. Let's take a look on how the trio is finally formed. In late last August, the British broadcaster confirmed their participation at the Junior contest, and at the same time revealed that the process to internally select both the artist and the song was on the way. For that, the broadcaster organized closed-door auditions, in which Hayla, Maisie and Jasmine will eventually participate, although there were no additional details about the process, keeping it strictly on secret. Time passed by without knowing any news, until mid last October, in which the broadcaster revealed that Hayla, Maisie and Jasmine will be selected as the British representatives of NIS. As a curious fan, they figured out their selection in a somewhat unexpected way, while they were at the dance academy in central London, having been called with the excuse of participating in one of the last auditions. The well-known British commentator for the British Public Radio, Dean McCullough, showed up to give them the great news that they will participate at the Junior contest under the name of Stand Uniqu3, being the very first time that the United Kingdom will participate with a group at the competition. The same day when the trio was announced, it was also premiered both the song they will perform and the accompanying official music video. It is a track reminiscent to the Nile Halloween. Now here comes the analysis according to what they have presented in their proposal. The melody is a modern pop track with influences of the British pop of the late 1990s. In fact, it reminds us of the style of songs from girl bands, who were quite predominant in the British musical scene during those years, like Atomic Kitten, Sugar Bears, or the most famous ones at the time, the Spice Girls. Talking about their voices, the vocal performance of the three of them separately are quite good, while the harmony of their voices also work pretty well. This also reinforces the main element of these girl bands, in which the members outstand by equal, each one keeping their particular character and personality. The lyrics describe some fascination with many things considered terrific, like ghost towns, darkness, and storms, sharing this fascination at the same time with someone that is an undead, maybe a vampire, a zombie, or a corpse, intending to bring it back to life like the song's title. More than a message, the song transmits a festive character with a terrific touch, much like the celebrations of the Halloween night in the English-speaking countries, or the soundtrack of an animated terror movie for children. Having reviewed the song, now I'm going to analyze the official music video released for this proposal. The music video starts with them portrayed in frames, like a superhero comic book, until there is a frame where they are getting out of an elevator which leads to a sort of garage, where the concept of the music video is developed. They are seen by brief instants, in a platform with a LED rumbles around it where the song starts. All of them are wearing outfits which combine black and white, each one blending vintage and modern trends on their own style. Jasmine and Macy perform the first verse, with close-ups of them on while each one sings their part. Then the lighting of the garage and the LED rumbles is red for Jasmine, while it is purple in the case of Macy. During the chorus, the three of them are seen together, each one in a platform, while they perform a synchronized choreography, keeping a neutral lighting in this case. Later, Hayla performs the second verse, with a close-up of her while the lighting of the garage at the LED rumbles is green. The dynamic remains pretty similar until the bridge of the song, in which the three girls sing gathered in circle and hold their hands, like performing a sort of ritual. This reminds me a little to those which relate this series on TV. Then, in the final chorus, it gets back to the previous dynamic, and towards the end of the music video, the performance finishes the same way it started, with them portraying in frames of the comic, closing with the phrase "to be continued." Making a summary of the comments. The British entry for this year is not bad. I must admit that it is not my cup of tea for this edition, although I can remark that it has that characteristic British touch that is easily recognized. Right now, the girl band phenomenon is still very present in the country, taking into account its trending in the British musical scene. They are even considering them the junior version of the Spice Girls, although 2 more girls will be needed to complete the quintet. However, it is not the same in the rest of Europe since many years ago, so it is about to see how it will react to this proposal. For the staging on this, the dance routine seen in the music video will be performed on the stage for sure. Maybe we will see the platforms with the LED rumbles, but beyond this, it is pretty difficult to predict what they will do to present their proposal. Although it is going to be a very dynamic performance, I have to say. We will see it when they have the turn to get up on the stage. And you? What do you think about the British entry for this year? Let me know in your comments down below as usual to keep the discussion. And this is it for today's episode. Before I finish, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, enable notifications for the next reviews, and find me through my social media. Take care and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.